Welcome to this lecture video. In this video, I am going to explain elastic properties of materials, under which I am going to explain torsion of a cylinder and also a torsional pendulum. So let us go to the points. So torsional pendulum and the expression for twisting couple in a wire. So this is what the topics that I am going to discuss here. Now let us look at what is torsional pendulum. So torsional pendulum is as shown in the picture. So here a rigid body which is fixed at one end of the wire. The other end of the wire is fixed to rigid support, and the body is subjected to a tilting force or shearing force. Let capital L be the length of the wire and small r be the radius of the wire. So here the object is subjected to shearing force. So because of the applied force, the body is executing to and fro motions or twisting motions about the axis of suspension as shown in the picture. So torsional pendulum is nothing but a setup in which a rigid body is suspended by a wire clamped to a support, and the body executes to and fro turning motions with the wire as its axis and is called as a torsional pendulum, and such type of oscillations are called torsional oscillations. So that's what the object that you can see in this picture. And what is a torsion of a cylinder? So here we are going to arrive at expression for twisting couple in case of wire. So consider a long cylindrical rod of length capital L as shown in the picture. Let R be its radius. So which is fixed at its upper end as shown in the picture, and let OO dash be the axis of the cylinder. We can imagine the cylindrical rod to be made out of thin concentric hollow cylindrical layers, each of thickness dr. If the rod is twisted at its lower end, then the concentric layers slide one over the other. This movement will be zero at the fixed end, and it is gradually increases along the downward direction. Let us consider one such concentric circular layer of radius r and of thickness dr, that is as shown in picture. Here the point A on the top layer is fixed, and the point B at the bottom layer is shifted from B to B dash because of the twisting. And the angle BAB dash is observed to be phi, that is theta, and the angle B phi B dash, that is BOB dash, is observed to be phi. Here the length OB is equal to R and the length AB is equal to L, and the angle BAB dash is equal to theta, and the length of the arc BB dash will be written as L into theta, or the length of the arc BB dash can also be written as small r into phi. So these were all the information about this solid cylinder which is fixed at one end and the other end is subjected to a shearing force. So the arc BB dash is found to be R phi, where phi is considered as angle of twisting, and capital L is the length of the wire, and capital R be the radius of the wire, small r is the radius of hollow cylindrical wire, and here theta is considered as a shearing angle, and the arc BB dash will be equal to L theta. So by considering equation number 1 and 2, we can write L theta is equal to R phi. Therefore shear strain will be equal to R phi by L. So it is observed that shearing stress will be equal to rigidity modulus into shearing strain. So that is nothing but N into R phi by L, where N is rigidity modulus of the wire. If A is the area of cross section of the wire, then shearing force acting upon it is given by shearing force is equal to shearing stress into area of cross section, that is equal to N into R phi by L into A. The area over which shearing force acts is considered as A is equal to circumference into thickness, that is circumference is nothing but 2 pi r. If it is multiplied by dr, that will give you the area. Therefore, the shearing force acting is equal to N into R phi by L into 2 pi r dr. This is what about shearing force acting. The moment of the force acting on the wire about the axis over dash is equal to force into perpendicular distance, that is N into R phi by L into 2 pi r dr, multiply that with r. So it will become N into phi by L 2 pi r cube dr. Consider that as equation number 4. The total moment of this force acting on the cylindrical wire is given by integrating between the limits 0 to r. So integration 0 to r N into phi by L 2 pi r cube dr. So the couple acting on the wire due to this torque is written as C is equal to 2 pi n phi by L and multiply by r to the power of 4 by 4. So apply the limits between 0 and r. So after applying limits, we will get C is equal to n pi phi r to the power of 4 by 2L. So this is what the expression for couple acting on the wire due to torque. So C is equal to n phi, then that is n pi phi r to the power of 4 by 2L. The couple per unit twist is written as C is equal to couple acting on the wire divided by angle of twisting. So couple acting on the wire is n pi phi r to the power of 4 by 2L and the angle of twisting is phi, and the value of phi cancels here. Then on simplification, the couple per unit twist C is equal to n pi r to the power of 4 by 2L. So this is the expression for couple per unit twist of a solid cylinder. Thank you.